to be great. Listen. Child, listen. Why? Uh, the people have spoken, honey. The people have spoken. And the people have said, listen. Child, look, let me put on my glasses. In the words of Sudden Strat, what she say? I am now 50. I mean, I'm not 50, but I'm almost 50. So, black don't cry. Get into it, okay? But no, the people have spoken, honey. We've been talking about Giselle. Get her life together, Brian. And this is what the people have said. The people have said that they have signed, or they have started a petition to fire Giselle Bryant. I guess you only need 200 people. They're up to 80. Listen, I know she has to be feeling away because this is the problem with someone like Giselle. Giselle does not believe. Giselle doesn't believe for a second, not 1 second, that she's done anything wrong. I can promise you that. To me, listen, I feel like Giselle feels like everybody else is wrong about Candace, and that Candace provoked everything. Giselle, okay, in my personal and professional opinion, sorry about my boobs, they just are what they are. Yeah, I'm supporting Rosa Parks. I have a shirt like this, I have a sweater like this, because Rosa was a beast, okay? And she would not approve of this colorism going on, I don't think. But anyways, I think Giselle has narcissistic tendencies, because narcissists will start ish with people and still blame the person for responding to them, which is exactly what Giselle is doing. Is she not? Is she not saying that Candace is wrong when Candace was the one attacked? Let me see. I think I have it on my... Do I have it on this? No, I think it's on my... I think it's on my... Oh, yeah. So I'll play it for you guys real quick. This is Giselle. This is what Giselle is saying.
Blankets. That's how I feel. What did he have to do with that? Do in the physical altercation when each time you see me literally dodging. Yes. Not yet. So what did when she was in the group, but she was okay. I'll take Wendy out of it.
She's taking Wendy out of it.
On camera. Just took it back. Okay. She took back that Wendy's responsible. So no, but somehow Candace is responsible.
Right.
Trying to start a business and
how is
being on
Candace
TMZ
responsible?
for there to be a brawl is disturbing.
Yes.
Candace. Yes. Again, please repeat this because I don't want to quote you. Why did you call her a vomit? When did that happen?
I'm gonna need you to use the right word, Karen.
After she walked up to me, right? Cameras were down. We were standing around. I was standing there with my champagne, dancing, and she walked up to me, came from this direction, walked over, got right in my face, and said, "Do you have something that you want to say to me?"
Right.
I said, "No. Come get this vermin out of my face." No, but you can't do that.
Yes, I absolutely can.
I mean, yes, I can.
Right.
You cannot tell me how to respond to someone
gaslighting.
who has already threatened me, being disrespectful to me.
Do you think you really would have swung it at her?
I don't know.
This is all gaslighting.
I know that I turned around. I saw this person lunging at me. I'm not expecting you all to fight for me. Okay?
So sad.
So I'm on my own. Okay?
So sad.
I thank Daborah, Candace, Wendy.
It's so sad. It's all sad. I've been down with Candace since day one. Day one. And I'll call you wrong if you're wrong. I will. Certainly. Certainly will. Sis is not wrong in this situation. She's not. She's responding to asinine people. That's what's happening. And I cannot. I had to come on here because, listen, these people that listen, my pressure is up. You know how open be like, my pressure. Not my blood, my pressure. Okay? Child. All of this is gaslighting. Every single part of it. It's all gaslighting. But I've been saying since season 1 that Giselle and Robin are the original colorists. Go back to season 1. Go back and watch Katie Ross. Go back and watch Katie Ross. Do I have Katie Ross available? Let's see. What do you guys think? Do y'all think that Giselle needs to be fired? Chime down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Because part of me thinks she does need to be fired. Part of me thinks she should be fired. But I personally think, so listen, here's what I think. I think she should have been fired season 1. Because she and, what's that girl's name? Robin, were being colorists that whole season. Let's just be 100% clear. 100% clear. Y'all, they chased that lady around all of season 1. I don't understand how it was okay for Giselle to say, I'm sorry. No, yeah, Giselle said, you're trying to decide if your children are going to be Jewish. Their father's Jewish. That's number 1, according to Katy. So it's not a decision that she's making. But again, Giselle is not very intelligent. She said she went to college. I would love to see her grades. Because C's and D's get degrees. Be clear. Be clear. Just like with Dr. Jackie over there saying that, oh my gosh, again, colorist, savage, incorrect, idiotic, uninformed statements talking about brown pregnant women need to stop. What did she say? Exaggerating their pain and trying to get out of work. And girl, you are so stupid. What did Katy say? Dumb and dumber. So stupid. That's so ignorant, and you're a whole doctor. But again, how many times did Dr. Jackie, come to the front? How many times did you take that test, sis? That licensure test? Because just like the bar, you can fail a few times. And still become a doctor. Be clear. Just because they have MD don't mean they're intelligent. You can be smart, meaning all smart means, and let's be very clear, and all Dr. Jackie being a doctor means is that she was able to pass a test. Yeah, that's what it means. It means being smart means that you're able to intake information and recall it later. That's all it means. Your comprehension don't necessarily have to be there. Can you recall what the answer is? All right, boom. That's what it means. You might need a little more comprehension for like math or something like that. But again, C's and D's get degrees. It just is what it is. She was able to recall information. That doesn't mean she's smart. Does it? Or is it just me? I'm just saying. So, Giselle said she went to a black college, and what else did she say? She pledged in a black sorority, as if you can't be colorist because you went to a black college. That's like the girl. That's like white people saying that they can't be racist or any ism simply because they have black people in their family. Because your cousin black, that means you can't be racist? Shut the hell up. Stop it with this nonsense. But again, Andy, why didn't you fire her? Didn't she come on the show and say, what did Giselle say? Jewish people don't even like us. They don't even like you. That's what she told Katy season 1. Production, correct me if I'm wrong. Go find a clip. It's probably in the lost clips that y'all lost when y'all lost the other clips about that Candace and Wendy said when they said that they congratulated Giselle. Those clips, go find them. It's probably in there in the lost and found of the Bravo clips that they don't want to use because production is colorist. They have colorist behavior, is all I'm saying. When people keep saying, well, it's not colorism, it isn't colorism, they just favor them. Favoritism is a part of colorism. How do you think those light-skinned people ended up in the house? Favoritism. But they're favoring them because they look closer to white people. That's why. What are you talking about? It's so idiotic. Please go read a book. Please go read a book. I've read many. I have 3 college degrees. Let's be very clear, okay? Because she over here, she's smart. She not dumb no day of the week. Not any day. None. She not. So stop. But yeah, I mean, listen. You can't say we believe racism exists and we know that it does. This country has a dark history of racism. Colorism is a byproduct of racism, right? So the white master goes and auras the dark skin or whatever skin slave or enslaved people. I'll say it like that. And now she has a light-skinned baby, right? So you put the light-skinned babies, you let them grow up and be around the people in the house, right? Okay. Because they're white adjacent, as if, like, not as if, which is exactly what Candace said last season at the reunion. You look white. Your proximity to white. That's why they let them, serve the people and all that kind of stuff in the house. All right? So that's that. And if you put the lighter skinned people in the house and don't give them the same work as the people in the field, it's automatically going to cause a divide. And this isn't only brown people enslaved in this country. Colorism is everywhere. Go look in Asia. Almost every product over there has whitening cream. Why do you think that is? Why do you think they have surgeries to widen their eyes to look more European? And what did Andy ask Ashley season 1? What did he say to Ashley? He said, Ashley, you're biracial. What do you think? And I'm paraphrasing what Ashley said, but Ashley said, it's interesting that Giselle and Robin are the 2 most European. They have the most European features, yet they're the ones who are constantly focused on race and color. That's what Ashley said. That's what y'all boo said, because she's been problematic since day 1, her and her husband. Anyway, so help me make sense. Help me understand it, Bravo. The reason people keep saying it's colorism is because I agree with Candace initially. I agree with her last year when she was or the year before, maybe it was last year, I think, where she said, I don't necessarily think my castmates are colorist. I think that was probably accurate, but I think it was more accurate to say she didn't think that they were intentionally being colorist. But here's the unintentional part that I think she was speaking of. It's very clear that Karen has said that Giselle has a hot box, which is basically saying she has an STD. That's problematic to tell the whole world. Okay. She also said that she went to Sing Sing, which is basically she was saying that, and I'm saying in part, and all of everything that I say on Chanel's reality is alleged. Let's be very clear, and it's all for entertainment. But Karen saying to Giselle that she went to Sing Sing, basically saying that she went and had mental issues simply because her Pastor Holy Whore, that's what Monique called him, Jamal Bryant, the mega pastor or whatever, who is allegedly having sex or babies or relations with other women in the congregation, is what has been alleged. And even her father, Giselle's father, rest his soul, loved him. But rest his soul, he did talk about the late great Barbara Jordan. I went to Barbara Jordan High School for careers, by the way. Just saying, here in Houston, Texas. But he did say, listen, he said, your boy got 7, 8 other kids around here. That's what the daddy said. He clocked her. Embarrassing as hell, but he clocked her. That's his own daughter. Again, rest his soul in peace. No shade to him, but he even said, this ain't a good look, sis. But again, you do not have the same smoke that for Candace and Wendy that you have for Karen. Karen can say that you have a whole hot box and you have an STD, and that you have a man that lives in a phone that ain't your man, and she constantly clocking Robin. She sits on Robin's head 24/7. Sits on her head. Constantly talking. How many times did Karen ask Robin how many times see, this last season she was getting married. The season before, child, she asked her a good 55 times. I'm just saying. She did. Yet, they can sit over there on that couch and it's Karen, Andy can ask Robin, say something nice about Karen. And she can find it. But Candace responding to what she feels is Robin holding on to information about her husband being a cheater, pumpkin eater, allegedly, is unforgivable because she feels a way about it. I mean, America felt the same way. Most of the reasonable people, anyways, felt the same way. Like, girl, this seems fishy. And then you got to go behind a paywall to talk about it. And here's the thing. I agree wholeheartedly with Robin saying, I'm not going to sell my husband up the, whatever, for a paycheck. I agree with her. Listen, I agree. Why? I'm married. Today's my anniversary, by the way. 18 years. Jesus help us. But anyways, yeah. I wholeheartedly agree with that. People are like, no, she's getting paid to say whatever about how life she is, but it didn't happen during filming. And I don't have to tell you that my husband cheated on me. Let's just be very clear. That's not a reasonable ask. However, had she came on the show and said it, would it have given her probably 2 or 3 more years to drag him? Yes. But Robin is committed to telling the whole world that I'm going to be married to this man for the rest of my life, no matter what. The only way it's gonna change is if Juan divorces Robin, because she's never gonna divorce him. That's why she allowed him to go have a whole mistress or whatever happened. He paid for a whole ladies' hotel room because he's a good guy. How that happens, and then you still walk down the aisle, child. This is why Robin was like. That's why she brought up the whole. What did she say? The what is it that you put in the oh god, what is it called before you get prenup? That's why she brought it up that season, because she knew what had just happened to her. And he's like, oh, I don't think that you ain't gotta worry about that, child. Robin, yes you do, because you on TV talking about you swish around sewage, one sewage in your throat. That's what you said on TV. Well, you didn't call it sewage. I'm calling it sewage because he's dipping and doing it. Listen, Juan is being charged with all these things at his work. He's been alleged to all these terrible things, and I believe the victim 100%. He's being accused of all these terrible things, pretending he don't know things have happened, pretending things aren't being reported to him, allegedly. Then you say on your paywall that he had some non-affair. He paid for a hotel bill. Like you didn't know that, girl. You knew. How do I know you knew? Because you said, unless you lying, and you could be, but you said that, I think this was season 1 or season 2, you know about every single cent that comes in and out of y'all's house. That's what you said, Robin. So, and I believe you on that. I do. So I know that you saw the bill. Yeah. You did. So y'all had that conversation about what happened here. But yeah, I'm not mad at Robin because Robin is like, no, I'm not telling that story. I get it. I've been married for 18 years. I understand why she's not going to tell that story to the world. I mean, it's one thing to be embarrassed amongst your family and friends or community. It's a whole nother thing to let this play out on a whole international TV show. I understand that. But the fact that you're mad at Candace because she's like, this just seemed like a plot and a scheme that Ty set up. Like, I don't know why you're mad at her. Likewise, I don't understand why Candace, because here's the thing. I understand why Candace feels away, but I don't understand why, because what Robin said was true. I didn't do anything to you. She's right. She didn't do anything to Candace. She didn't. Just like Chris didn't do anything to Gizelle. He didn't. She didn't do anything to Candace. But I understand Candace saying or feeling as though you are allowing this narrative to play out against my husband and you know it's wrong. So I feel like Candace wouldn't have been wrong. I feel like, well, let me say it like this. I feel like Robin wouldn't have been wrong and she would have had something to stand on had she said at the reunion again and throughout the season, Giselle is dead wrong for that. You can't make these type of accusations. This man didn't do anything. Because she's logical. As much as she wants to pretend like, oh no, I don't know what. No, I believe him. Robin is no idiot. She's acting like she's an idiot, but she's not an idiot. She's not. Mm-mm. She knows exactly what happened. She knows where all the bodies are buried. She's just pretending she doesn't understand it. That's why she could say to Chris when they were out even eating at that restaurant. Well, I was like, girl, I'm just like Candace, where she was just like, oh, I see that lobster roll. That's me at a restaurant. I'd be like, came to the restaurant, know what I want. I want the blackened tilapia, or I want the pontchartrain at the Papados. I'd be ready, sitting on ready. I want a hurricane, okay? And then I see the lobster roll go by, and I'm like, listen, I changed my order. I need the lobster roll. Yes, give me the lobster roll. I was like, dang, that lobster roll look good. Anyway, so yeah, when she came and sat at that table and hugged Chris and was like, no, get up, we ain't doing that. That was the real Robin. This girl over here is like a Manchurian candidate. Like, who are you? Robin, you should have just sat and owned it at the reunion when Candace is right. When she said that. When she said, you sit here with your white, what did she say? White looking ass or something like that. Because you use your privilege. You're adjacent, your proximity. That's the word. Your proximity to whiteness helps you. And Giselle said season 1 when Katy said you could pass for white. Although I don't believe Giselle could pass for white. Katy said you could pass for white. And Giselle said, I know that I could, but I don't. That's what happened. Go back and watch it. That's what happened. But let's see. Do I have on here with Katy Ross? Listen, let's just.
Katy, you alluded to the fact that Giselle and Robin must have white ancestors to look.
Oh, did I stop it? Sorry.
They do. Do you think that means they're not black?
No, I'm really surprised that they're so obsessed with skin color and racial identity. I feel like every single time I do or say anything, it's like, Katy, you're not being black enough. Or, Katy, how black are you feeling today? I don't wake up in the morning and go, oh, it's a Wednesday. How black am I feeling? Let me get my black meter out and measure how black I am. That's so dumb. Like, I don't walk around having race on my mind constantly. My family certainly isn't like that. There's no one black person who's married to another black person. It's all mixed up.
Giselle and Robin, why was it important that Katy define herself to you?
No.
Child. And for all the people who are like, it's not colorism. Watch. Even though they've attacked her, the Green Eye Bandits 1 and 2, they've attacked this lady the entire season. They've asked her which box her children, that's what Robin asked, which box her children going to select. Robin, be clear, girl. You look the most European. Your ass should be saying, what box am I going to check? What box is my really light-skinned child going to check? But you over here asking this girl, the brown girl, her, about it? You need to stop it. But people are running around talking about there's no colorism, yet Robin has been allowed to be aggressive every season. Every single season. Towards Ashley, towards Karen, towards Katy, towards Wendy, towards Candace, towards basically everybody except NECA at this point. She's been aggressive towards everybody. But anyways, let's hear this malarkey that they're about to say.
Find my children, which was
No. My father was in the civil rights movement. So when we were little, we had the KKK burning sign in our yard on a weekly basis. My father had death threats every day. What they didn't show was that when we were at the baby naming ceremony for Katy, she made reference to the black side like it was demeaning. Like, oh,
You're
no,
right.
I would never
such
be
a
considered
liar,
black.
Giselle.
If you're half black, 1/4 black, 2% black, be proud of that.
Are you not proud of it?
I have no idea what she's talking about. And once again, it's like, why would you come to someone's house for a religious naming ceremony, and then go outside and go in on them and challenge them about
we didn't go in. We didn't go. We just asked a simple question.
And then for Robin to bring up, okay, well, when your girls are older, what box are they going to check? What the hell are you talking
Exactly.
about?
But Katy,
Why did you even bring that
But
up?
Katy, you know that you said something wrong. That's why you sported the Jackson 5 afro.
The Jackson 5 afro.
Yes.
Girl.
Afro
No,
that you
first
had
of all,
last
you
month.
don't know my
Colorist.
family. My
I
mother is
cannot.
from Savannah, Georgia.
Right.
She lived in a segregated South, just like your family.
You're not proud of that.
This is so
Okay,
ignorant.
okay,
I
okay,
should
okay.
Not at
never
all.
say myself upset about
Okay.
you. Wow.
Katy.
Dumb and dumber.
No, you know what? You better shut the hell up. I
See how
asked
she
you a
responded?
simple question.
Why do I have to answer any of your questions, Robin? I don't
Exactly.
Hold on, I want to hear from her.
I want
Exactly.
you to understand what that you're not biracial. Shut the. You know what? F it. Y'all better get security.
We need
for real.
security.
For what? What are you gonna do?
Shut up.
Yeah, but it's us. Girl, stop. It's everybody else. It's us. We're the ones that are getting it wrong. Girl. I cannot. Again, guys, chime down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this. Are y'all signing the petition to have Giselle? I know they probably at Bravo having an emergency meeting. Real talk. Y'all could probably keep Giselle. Y'all need to get rid of production. The people who are allowing this behavior, including Andy. Yep, Andy. You've signed off on all of it. You sit there, you let Giselle say all of this. You let Giselle say, you asked Giselle something about not hitting Wendy and she got attacked. Can you see how, Mia attacking her physically is not okay? Can you see why Wendy's hurt about that or why Wendy feels the way? And Giselle's response is, I don't like her. It's okay for someone to get us physically assaulted and your excuse to not really care is you don't like her. That should have been, first of all, Mia should have been fired a long time ago because it shouldn't be acceptable. I 100% stand with Candace for Candace basically saying, listen, I think Candace after they had that altercation and she was trying to basically get at Candace, that Daborah lady, I believe Candace and Chris sat down that moment and said, you know what? This is a hostile, violent work environment, period. And it's no longer safe for me to be in this environment. And she's right. For all the people who want to run around USA and say that lady didn't quit, she quit. And she quit for all the right reasons. And I pray to God, I hope she sues Bravo for having to quit and all the millions of dollars she could have made had they removed these violent people from around her. Because at the end of the day, Bravo has to sign off on letting Daborah and anybody else come and be on camera. They do. Daborah has to sign off on it too. Let's be very clear. Her and her friends that came there. Ashley too. Now that one needs to really be fired because it's all a setup. It's been a setup because Ashley is mad at Candace because Candace, everything Ashley wishes she was. And the fact that Ashley knows she has the privilege, but she still doesn't have half of what Candace has. Candace has talent. Candace has other jobs. Candace has two parents who are wealthy on some level. They're both doctors, from my understanding. Candace has 2 college degrees. One of them is advanced. Candace lives in a $1 million house that her and her husband got approved for by themselves, according to Candace, which is not easy to do. Okay? She's 30-something years old with every single thing. And she's brown. She looks like me. Not like looks like me, but you get what I'm saying. And has talent, can sing, and everything else dripping off her. And now she's connected in this industry and is walking away. And Ashley knows that she can't do it. She can't walk away. She supposedly she's married to some wealthy man or whatever the case may be. It's not a good look. He's running around America allegedly, seemingly in hotel rooms with other people that are not Ashley the moment she leaves. Her and her breast milk is what's happening. And I don't hate Ashley, but she's been problematic since season 1, even to the Green Eye Bandits. She's caused a ruckus with every single person with the exception of NECA. And then her and NECA pretending like they didn't understand what they were bringing up. They absolutely understood it. It was a setup. But people at Bravo, the production team, and whomever else, they think that we're ignorant and we don't understand how reality TV works. We absolutely understand. Stop tap dancing on our intelligence, Andy, and everybody else that's at Bravo and Truly Original and Shed Entertainment and NBC Global and all that. Stop it. We get it. We understand it. So again, chime down in the comments. Let me know if you think I should sign the petition. Should Giselle be going away? Should we stop watching? What should happen, guys? Let me know. Talk to you guys later. Bye. All right.